This is another reason why it's good to have, and that's why I was trying to buy up tiles. The more entrances into your city, the better. Because what can happen is I've had cities where I didn't do that, and it was a struggle because we've now alleviated it with one, two, three, four, five ways into the city. But not bad. Not bad. I mean, my concerns, yes, I've got some things that I'm keeping an eye on, but overall, overall not bad. Can't complain when you've got an 89% traffic flow. Really can't complain about that. Okay, so let's. I really like how we've got our high rises, but there's a definite line where the houses drop down in density. I like that variety. I've never really liked having a city where the entire city is made up of high rises. I like a little bit of variety. Well, I've got pretty substantial industrial demand. So let's get a bit more here just to satisfy that. And in actuality, I could extend industry out a bit. Let's do this. This road may not be a bad place to put some commercial as people drive in. I extended this. How's the water? Water's good. Okay, let's go back over to Riverside, which it looks like that's what this has become. We also need to work on setting up some districts and giving names to these areas. Yeah, we definitely need some commercial right around that subway station. Did I put down? I know I did, but let's. Do I have a bus stop at this university? Yeah, not only do I have a bus stop, but also a subway. This is another good spot for some commercial next to that. Right, that takes care of. Let's take another check. I'm trying to stay as vanilla as possible, but there is a mod that just simplifies this process of checking things that I may use. Electricity, water is good. We're processing garbage, landfill, only 25%. So I want to work on electricity. Pretty high noise pollution. Yeah. Looks like electricity is the only. How about close to the prison? Does not look like lots of traffic. So we may put some electricity in this area. We can fit 1, 2, 3, multiple. It's right next to the major highway. Because we are importing, whether we use an oil or a coal power plant, that's being imported. $171 criminals in prison. It's a bit of a jump. I think the last time I think the reason I put down the prison was we had 98 criminals. So let's take a look here. I want to check land value. Been spending a lot of time on industry. We've been spending a lot of time on mass transit, and I just want to make sure that we are keeping our focus on all aspects. So the green color is high land value. So this area here seems we could up the land value a bit there. Another thing that I'm considering is relocating this farm area. It's getting squeezed, and I could also use another bridge across the water potentially. We can work on some land value there, but a good portion of the city. So over here, as in the areas that we've expanded to, that's where our land value needs to be worked on. So let's kind of do this in sections. So let's start over here. So I want to work on here and there. I like dog parks. There's no need of putting one right on the major thoroughfare. Let's do that. Everybody has a pet. I'm sure people would love a place to take their pet to, their dog, out for a walk. And over by the university, let's see what else we have. A tropical garden. It's got pretty good size to it. This area here, it's my fire station. Could this be a bit of a park? I don't know if I want to fill it up with buildings. I kind of like it as a, let's do a, let's do a 2-lane road with trees. And let's go, let's do this. And on either side, so because of the size of it, so let's do this. So instead of that direction, let's try that. Now let's look at that Park with trees. It fits. I would like to leave a little bit. Let's go a little bit off center, because that way I've got 4 blocks where if I wanted to put something down there, I could. And let's make it so people can walk. Maybe nice to put some houses there, commercial. But for right now, let's get some trees. Yeah, I like that. Do I want anything to develop there? I know I left some area for. I don't think so. I mean, I can always get rid of it, but and in that case, yeah, I don't want anything to develop there. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, so now this is more of our transit area, but I still want good land value because I do have some residential over here. Let's do. I don't want it on the main. And then definitely here on the water, this has to have good land value. I've got some parks on either side of my university, Japanese gardens. So I know I want to give them. Let's give them a dog park. Maybe something else. Maybe 2 parks right across from each other. Doesn't quite fit. So let's do it somewhere else. Or let's do something. That says small park. It's pretty big. Small playground. I like it. That's helping. That is definitely helping. We're going to need to start creating neighborhoods and giving them names. I was planning on changing this roundabout, but it doesn't look too bad right now. I don't mind a bit of traffic. That adds to the realism. And this is our primary, well, not, I shouldn't say primary anymore, but this is our main entrance into the city. And look at that. I think it's fascinating how things start to transition. You know, when we started this, this is kind of the beginnings of our city right here. And as we've expanded out, we have other entrances that seem busier. While I'm thinking about it, I know what I need to do. Let's just make sure that we do not have any stop lights where we shouldn't have them. Seems like every time I check, I find something that shouldn't be there. Okay. Especially my roundabouts. This might be one of the only times I've checked and not run into anything. Okay. I put that there. I needed that stoplight, at least for now. uh, when I created this park and this road. Not too bad. Okay, I think we've checked